Hi, I'm Shamrani from Providence Life Design. We are a full-service design and build interior design firm here in South Florida area. So here our offering to you is 20 design things, 20 design ideas, concepts, things you see come across. It might be in your house, no shade, but these are things that you need to rid your space of immediately. Immediately. I don't care how cheap that house is. If you see it in that house, you need to get rid of it ASAP. You need to do a renovation or a changeover ASAP, okay? The first thing is tile countertops. There's a special place, I think, for landlords that want to rent out apartments, investment properties with tile countertops. First of all, the tile that is used for tile countertops, more than likely, it is a ceramic tile that's made to be on bathroom walls, and they are small. They're like 3.5, 4 inches square, 5 inch square. These are not strong enough for a countertop application. It's not strong enough, guys, right? I understand how it ends up on countertops, but it's not the best thing. Not all tiles are created equally, okay? So with it being a pressed tile, you're going to have a pronounced grout line. You could get staining on the grout line. You can, like harbor germs. It's just not a good situation. The next thing is shag carpets. Burn it. Rip it up immediately. Do not spend a night in a home that has shag carpet that you did not install. Not a night. The next thing is wood paneling. Wood paneling is automatically going to date a space. Automatically. You can't run away from it. It's very old looking. It's something that, back in the 70s, people turned their basements into boom boom rooms and hangout spots for them and their friends so they could still socialize while their children were safe upstairs. And it automatically dates a space. Wood paneling is, if you just happen to be able to buy a castle in Europe and it's the library, maybe it's okay, right? Or the fake traditional that they try to put into these like forcibly assaulted Tuscan style homes. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. And it's gonna date you. This video is being made in July 2020. If you are younger than the age of 50, you're automatically going to add years to yourself. It's going to age you. It's not good. It's not a good thing. Linoleum flooring. Oh my gosh. At one point I was a design consultant at a hard surface retailer, and I was mortified that they had peel and stick. It wasn't a variety. I think we had maybe 1 or 2 SKUs for the entire store, even being a large volume retailer. And it was just one too many for me. You don't want anything that's peel and stick. You don't want no peel and stick backsplash. I mean, unless you're like a temporary renter and you're trying to make this the best of a space that you have to rent for the sake of just like, your sanity, that's different. But your home, your forever home, your investment property home, your Airbnb home, no, guys. No peel and stick. No linoleum. None of that stuff. Not even the one that comes on it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. And you wouldn't even want to do business with somebody that wants to offer that for your space. It says a lot about them. I wouldn't do it. The next thing is the Tiffany lamps. Tiffany lamps can be quite dated. You know what they look like. They're things that would have been in like older, like Andrew Lloyd Wright homes. It's just too dated. Even though mid-century modern furniture was used in these spaces where these Tiffany lamps were, it's like that can still be revived. There's still a revival for that. But Tiffany lamps is a no-no. Pawn it. See if you can get any money for it. Probably can't. If you inherited one, then you keep it and you just have it as one of the tchotchkes in your home office or something like that. You know, or your little, I don't know. I don't know what you would use it for. But I would get myself, I would be rid of it. I wouldn't keep it. Futons. Guys, let's not have futons as main living furniture. Not even for children's furniture. You know, futon is okay maybe for a dorm room. You're probably gonna toss it at the end of the semester. Yeah, futons are a no. Okay, futons are a no. Fast furniture. Futons and fast furniture kind of go in the same hand in hand. All right. So maybe I cheated. Maybe I'll give you one extra one. Okay. Because fast furniture is that stuff that is, a lot of IKEA furniture is fast furniture, but they have done a lot to stay in great competition with retailers such as West Elm, where they are doing a lot of flat pack furniture that still has to be assembled, but it doesn't necessarily look like pressed together puzzle furniture. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Okay, so if it is like a temporary thing, like okay, I'm gonna be renting this apartment for a year, and none of this stuff is moving in with me to my new home, then you know you can get the basics so you can be able to stay comfortably in that space, right? But yeah, don't do that. Don't buy that for your home. I rather you actually find great consignment pieces, great estate furniture pieces, before you put in fast furniture and futons and stuff like that. Nautical motifs is the next one. That's that real, if you have this in your home, you probably need to rethink how you want to present nautical. I understand you may be close to the ocean, that type of thing. Make it beautiful, guys. Make it very understated. Try to lean more to shabby chic than nautical, okay? Yeah, nautical motifs are very dated. That's that anchor, the sailor's rope. Oh man, it can just easily be really tacky, for lack of a better word, okay? So let's try to stay away from that. The next thing is Tuscan kitchens. Tuscan homes, for my opinion, but Tuscan kitchens are a big thing for me because I have seen people that are like championship boxers, living in huge mansions in Vegas, and they have these bad Tuscan kitchens left. Tuscan kitchens left back with the, let's see where the Tuscan kitchens left. Tuscan's kitchens left with the nautical motifs. That's a no, guys. That's a no. Let's not do that. That is like the hood over the stove that looks like it was like carved out of wood and has all these, curly cues and very Baroque, and the wood is very like, it's like traditional walnut that has like moldings that it had to be mitered, and and a lot of wrought iron features, and warm colored glass and Murano looking frosted glass as the lighting fixtures and stuff like that. Heavy warm color granite, the stuff that looks like Golden River kind of granite, and then you have all of these dark brown walnut looking cabinets. It is just a bad situation all the way around. It's dated. There's a whole video about that I have, because you do not want to do that as a new renovation and then you basically have an old dated look, but all the surfaces are new and newly installed. That's never a good thing. But we're gonna move on. Wallpaper borders. Now, the only reason I felt like I needed to talk about this is because they are still being sold. They're on the marketplace. Sometimes people, when they're living in temporary places and they have to put together a little nursery, and or it's a pied-à-terre type of nursery, like you're a grandparent that don't live with the children, but you want to put together like a quick little nursery. It's better for the spaces to be, just that the child can grow into every time they visit you. It's it's growing, it's aging with them. That wallpaper border that people put around the perimeter of the room, or they put it around the perimeter of the upper, near the molding, or it's just not a good. It's not good. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no, guys. The next one, after the wallpaper borders, is pine furniture. Ooh. Some people might be insulted by that, but that's okay, right? Pine furniture, thing about pine furniture is there's still pine furniture on the furniture market. I'm concerned about pine furniture. I don't want you to do it, okay? If you do acquire some pine furniture, know that you can repaint it, like if you like that shabby chic type of look, because usually the silhouette, the profile of those furnishings are quite traditional, quite colonial. So, it really works well for like a shabby chic kind of application in your space. The next thing is vertical blinds. Vertical blinds are dated, guys. That's a no. Giant silk flowers. We're moving along. Giant silk flowers. I am not a great fan of faux plants. That's never a good thing. I don't know why people buy them. I don't even know why they're on the market. Maybe, I do know why they're on the market. Some people, they feel they don't have what it takes to, water a plant or put it in water regularly. And they think that it's okay to do that, and it's not. It's not okay. Glass blocks. Glass blocks are a no. Glass blocks are widely used in South Florida because it allows people to close up an opening if they had to change out a window, but it allows them to kind of like do this kind of work without pulling permits. So you might run into homes that have glass blocks there. You need to get yourself some impact windows and put it in there, okay? We're going to say no to that. Popcorn ceilings is an absolute no. Oh my God, in Florida we call it knockdown. I didn't even know what knockdown was, and I was like, what is knockdown? And I was like, oh, you mean that? You mean popcorn ceilings? Yeah, that's no good. No good. Don't sleep in a house a night that you acquire. Make it your duty to take it down. Ruffled bed skirts is another thing, especially when you're dressing this guest room, or it's a room in your home that no one uses, or that type of thing. It's better for you to get yourself a nice little Murphy bed if you want to like give that room double use, so it can still serve for your guests in the event that you do have overnight guests. But get rid of the ruffle bed skirts. Get yourself something tailored, something that probably maybe utilizes ties, something that just has a very slim fit to it. That's the best thing. Fake fruit, no. No fake fruit. When I say fake fruit, I'm not really talking about like the ceramic stuff, because I mean, in the right situations, those can be cute. Just make, when you go to the supermarket, just go and buy yourself some limes and lemons. They last a while, right? No fake fruit. I'm talking about that soft stuff, the stuff that feels like it's a real grape, but it's rubber. Oh God, no. Throw that out in the trash immediately. Don't even try to sell it in your yard sale. Don't do it, guys. We talked about vertical blinds. Yep. We're all the way down to fake fruit. We're almost done. Lace tablecloths and doilies. If they have a special place in your heart and it belongs to an ancestor or a relative, make sure they're clean, put them in acid paper, pack them away. And then revisit it in 5-10 years and see where everybody is at with it. Maybe somebody you know or some other family member may want it. You don't need it. It's not important. Don't hold on to it. Overstuffed sofas. The ones that got those big, billowy, wide arms. They're usually in a dark color. Those are a no. I don't care how cheap they are. Don't buy them, ever. Some furniture retailers that do not know how to offload the inventory that's not selling, they may still have it and want to sell it and pass it on to you and make you feel like you're getting it for an amazing sale and deal. Listen, it probably has vermin in it. Like, don't even buy it. Don't buy it. Last but not least is conversation. Well, it's not going to be the least because I think I owe you one. Plaid. Try not to do plaid. If you're not an interior designer, try not to make plaid part of your motif. That's your bonus, right? But the last thing is conversation pits. These were super, super, super popular back in the 70s, honey. Right with the shag carpet and the mirrors on the ceiling. See, I don't want to tell you not to have mirrors on your ceiling because you may like that kind of thing. I'm not here to judge, okay? But conversation pits are dated. Homes are not built like that anymore. If you come into contact with a home that's like that and it has an established conversation pit, you want to make sure that first the structure of the home is sound. Make sure you have an architect or at least minimum a general contractor that's looking over the structure of the home. I would also check out all the supporting beams, all the supporting walls. I would give that house such a thorough inspection. Thorough inspection. Thorough. If you have a conversation pit in that house, because you want to be sure that when you actually do the renovation and they rid it, you want to be sure that you're not like so far above elevation once you fill it in, or you don't know if it was built up to create the conversation pits. So then again, that floor probably even has breaching at this point by the time you're coming across it. That's how old conversation pits are. Conversation pits are no less than 40 years old, 30, 35. They are like 40, 45, 50, maybe older. This is nothing you need. You don't need it. You don't need it. If you feel like it fits in with the vernacular of the home, guys, with a grain of salt, incorporate an interior designer. You must. You must. Because they're going to have the historical reference and know about the proper application to make it like not look like it's a mess. Or be able to tastefully incorporate it into whatever you're doing in the modern world. It is 2020 at the moment. So, I hope that this list was helpful to you. You get a clear understanding of my own consulting style. And then you'll just be so much more aware of things that you just really do not need to have. Oh my God. Let it go. This is Shamrondi from Providence Light Design. Thank you so much. I appreciate you reaching out to me, and I hope that this is totally valuable to you. Have a blessed one. Take care.